Howdy, folks. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. I want to do an update, and I really want to get feedback from the channel, people out there who play World of Warships. And it's about the most OP class in the game, and it's submarines. And in fact, Wargaming keeps buffing them, and they need to go quite the opposite way. I've been trying to do a video update every time they change it, so I try to play as much as possible and see what they're like. And in my opinion, they're working day and night to even abate themselves worse than the CV rework. This is, if you're in a battleship, for instance, there is no play. I was in my Julio's there the other day. I could drop an airdrop on a submarine 4 kilometers away, and the U-69 here, who was coming after me, has 11.5 kilometer range torpedoes. Not to mention he can ping me from that distance, so he doesn't even have to expose himself. It's hard. There's really no cruiser counterplay, and destroyers I'm not sure about. I still feel there's a few things that Wargaming can do, and it's just a couple things they can do to change it and change the system. And that's why I'm looking for some feedback and whatnot to see how you think about it, how you're handling submarines. I just want to show you, and this is a game from someone else. Spoiler, you got a Kraken. He won the game for his team. And there's a couple snips I want to pull out here from this match that just kind of show how bad it is trying to fight. Here's the first one. DDs in smoke. He just pinged in the smoke and found out where he was and he curved his torpedoes. 2.5 minutes in the game and he's dead. Wonder how his survey is going to go, right? I'm sure he's not happy. And here's the next one. This is the Fusion, I believe. And like, this guy's trying to close in. He's dropping depth charge a little too early because he doesn't know where he is. Like, he's not spotted yet. And now he's spotted. And then he just fires these torpedoes, and they just curve like ad caps from the U.S. Navy. Like, he only gets clipped by one, but my gosh. They curve to the right, curve back to the left, and, boom, his game's gone. I wonder how he feels about the game and how it's going. And the last one I want to show you quickly in this game, because this is his, I think it's coming up to his, no, sorry, second last one I wanted to show you. This is Nagato. Like, these torpedoes are curving as the Nagato's trying to speed away. He doesn't know where he is, can't see him. People are trying to drop air attacks and depth charges. There's just no way to see these submarines. And it's really hard. I'd like to have this guy survey and see how he's enjoying the game. We all know that you can use your damage control, but at the end of the day, it doesn't do anything. And now he's going after the aircraft carrier and he's hunting the... I mean, everyone knows how OP CVs are. But the submarines are more OP. They are just that kind of ship. I still believe that Wargaming could get rid of the ping and just use straight-on torpedoes. They, referring to submarines, should be what they are. They should be sniper weapons. They should be able to come around a rock or, an island, come around something and get you and surprise you and, put some torpedoes in you. And I'm not sure the torpedoes can still do it, but I think the upper channels, they can, the upper ones in Tier 8, Tier 10, I believe they can still citadel you. Torpedoes on a destroyer or cruiser can't citadel you, or an aircraft carrier either. You can have a devastating strike, but that doesn't happen. And the more I see about this, and the speed these guys can get into, you can get submarines now that can go faster than most destroyers. I would hazard a guess that I could take U-69 up against any Tier 10 battleship in the game, and we'll just eventually sink them in 20 minutes. Any ship. Doesn't matter who's playing against me or whatnot. I could probably outrun most of them, I think. But again, it's just the fact that there's no real hardcore gameplay to it. Cruisers have airdrops, but again, if you can't see them, can't find them, don't know what to do. Also, regards to the hydro, if you were in a Prince Heinrich at Tier 7, you got over 5 kilometer hydro for ships, you should be able to see them. I think one of the greatest plays that Wargaming can do is you can go down to the lowest depth, the number 4, and your hydro doesn't work, and their hydro doesn't work, and you can, get away from that. You straight line torpedoes, no more ping like this guy. This carrier has no play whatsoever. Now he knows what it's like to have his planes fly from one end of the circle to the other, right? And I know people say that, hey, you know what? This is how submarines work. There's nothing way that's ambush style in the game. And I can think of a few things that are ambush style in the game. And this is one great example. Remember this guy, the Paolo Emilio and his cousins? Yeah. Luigi and his boys here, this is exactly designed for. They have 6 kilometer torpedoes. During World War II, the U-boats only had, I think, 3 to 5 kilometer torpedoes. So 11 and a half and 12 and a half kilometers for U-190. It's just not realistic. They should be ambush boats. They should be something you come in, put a bunch of torpedoes in, and an underwater version of the Palomino and team. Because this strategy, when they introduced the Palo Emilio, everyone thought it wasn't going to work. And the YOLO Emilio works. I think you can make submarines more and more fun by doing this and using what they can. This guy's dead. Bye-bye, Massachusetts. But again, it's something you can do and you can see as possible. And it makes it more fun. It doesn't make them OP. I really do wish that Wargaming would take a look at this and understand that people are not happy about it. I believe wholeheartedly and 100% the reason why Wargaming hasn't released the submarines fully and the reason why they're not in the training room is because they're broken. They're OP. There isn't a set of airplanes trying to find this guy and he can't find them. It is what it is. But it's hard to play these games. So from my point of view, I would really love down below if you guys have any other suggestions, if you have any comments. I'm looking for opinions and views of what you think may or may not work. What does work, I do overall like submarines. I think the concept is fantastic. I just think that Wargaming is going down the wrong path, and I think they're being a little bit headstrong about it, like the CV rework. They don't want to admit there's a mistake. And I believe that there's no point in having a public test server if you're not going to take the feedback and not just look at an Excel spreadsheet. You can give someone like me HMS Eagle, which is an overpowered aircraft carrier, and I'll do mediocre. You can give it to someone like Flambass, and he'll sit there and eat lunch with one hand and, get a crack at it and do 350,000 damage. I mean, the guy's really good at what he does. For me, though, again, I look back and go, they're overpowered and they need to be dealt with. But, hey, again, I would love to hear your comments down below and get a discussion going and how to make it work. Let me know, okay? Because I think that Wargaming's about to make a huge mistake if they release these submarines full on. I just think they can really, they're just like the CV rework, they can decide a game just like this. All right, as always, take care, stay safe. Give me your comments down below and let me know. So, as always, bye for now.